Vamos andando. Ainda tem?
Moving in.
É caramba.
Helen! Isabel!
Nossa.
My love! You were dead. I saw your body. I'm here. And so are you. And my father, he can't hurt us any longer. I dreamt every night that you'd come back to me. That somehow it was all a nightmare Dawn would undo. I had no dreams at all. Nothing but darkness. And when I woke, my father said you were dead. His soul was poisoned by the god of death. His sick devotion ruined him. But for all his sins, he brought you back to me. Are you all right? I will be. And you? In this moment, I want for nothing.
Ô louco, que isso?
Ah, it's you, isn't it? You're the talk of this place, you know? I'm Isabel. And this is...
I sei.
Oh, but we have met. This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the Shadowfell. They watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy, and fought well against your changed father. May he rest in peace at last, now that he's dead. I have more to thank you for than I knew. And we have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later?
Uhum.
We look forward to it.
You there, Sharon. By the fires of your camp's hearth, we will discuss all we must.
I'll be ready. Whatever you have to say had better be worth your life.
Now, you will leave us. We must take succor in one another's bodies and words.
Aelin! We'll see you later.
Ok. Pois, pois não.
Just tell me what you need.
Não negociar. Olha, esta merda não preciso. Que é isto? Óleo não sei o quê. Incenso. Opa, jada. Ferro. Lingote de ouro. Isto eu também não quero. Pena para escrever. Pedaço de prata. Fragmento de... Não. Então, nós também não queremos isto. Caraca, peraí, ele tem aqui umas coisas... Quê? quero esta espada. Vou vender martelo, então. Não tenho dinheiro, não. Não.
What's next, I wonder?
Elminster's not around, so it might as well.
Bastão. O que é que eu tenho? Eu queria era qual que é isto? Isto é flecha, não? Merda. Não tem tipo uma coisa de mago para não.
Careful, I might.
Não era bem para este, mas pronto. Um de 10, um de 9. Que também depois eu faço isto. Faz o quê? Escudo nível 1.
Lost in thought.
É que não posso estar a alterar isto, senão. Não tenho nada, filho. Ah. Até que é. Vestida de touro. Ora em 160. Ora, quanto é que é isto? 1680.
Don't touch me.
Calma, João. Estás muito.
At the ready.
Muito. Coisa.
Well, hello.
Tá bom.
Lady Light away.
Trust no one.
Como é que eu faço?
Looking ahead.
Tem tipo uma nada, não. Acho que ele não deixa, né?
A long way to go still.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Nossa, agora sim, estou um guerreiro autêntico.
Let's get on with it.
Someone there?
Olha, eu vou ter que te enviar esta coisa, ó, Alice. Tu és o único que não tem uma merda. Quer dizer, o único que não mata este gajo.
Never a dull moment. At the ready. Excellent choice.
Tenho que ir ver.
Of course.
A salvar, que eu fiz esta merda alteração toda, pois.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive. Thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies. You have the makings of a leader. Your actions have already inspired those around you. But if we are to succeed, we will need others. Even if the buildings are demolished, there are always survivors. There are always those who will fight.
Okay.
Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
Eu queria salvar este caralho, nem me deixou. Interrompeu-me logo na hora. Bem, vou ter que ir por aqui, né? Mas
Dead, but the shadow curse lives. It will be unwise to succumb to it now.
não sei. É.
Baldur's Gate lies ahead. One-way journey for now. Better tie up our loose ends
Eu
before
tinha que fazer acampamento antes de chegar ao Baldur's Gate, senão...
Pity to leave this land in the Shadow Curse's blighted grip. The Absolute's threat dwarfs even this.
These grounds look like they've been trampled by an entire horde of beasts.
Vou salvar. Deitar aqui. E vou fazer o camping.
All right. What now?
Chatter already, Tusky.
Calma, jovem.
sought to reach a Githyanki creche and be rid of these tadpoles. Now we stalk forgotten lands haunted by darkness. I'm going to find my people. If you have any sense, you will follow.
You consider your options, knowing that should Lae'zel depart alone for the crash, she could fall to the curse.
Damn it all. You may be right. I may be wrong. I hate that it's so. You've no room. Dismiss your weakest warrior.
Ok. Eles são todos fortes.
Moving ahead. Maybe it'll bring us closer.
You wanted something? I'm sorry. It might be best kept.
Não é nada.
I can't believe it. I can't believe Aelin is here. And my father. I heard what happened. What he'd become. By killing him. You set him free. You set Aelin free. And me. Not on purpose. Or not with the intent to deceive. I've been trying to make sense of it all. Ketheric Thorm was my father. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight? That's exactly it. And I tell you, I took one look at her and I just knew. She was it. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. I understand it's strange. Then, next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows, and a monster he'd become. A Mercolite. I didn't know that then, but I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. Said that Aelin I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead. Oh, I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. And myself. No matter what. It's all out in the open now. I'm grateful.
I'd better do the talking.
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer. Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory. Moon Maiden Selûne, hear me! Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Myrkul, is dead at last. My mate, Most High. Darling Isabel is safe and well. Safe and well and returned to my embrace. Blessings upon the slayer of the Wicked One.
Listen to the subtle vibrations of the Moon Maiden thumping within your heart chambers, friend. She works her magic there. My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to hear it. Pray, ask, and I will tell. Do I not radiate with my mother's brightness, her glory? There can be no doubt. I am of her silvered flesh, her celestial womb. Why, she already has. She has brought her sword to your side, Dame Aelin. So mighty are her wonders, her great wisdom. Together, we will set this fair land free of tyranny and murder. Ketheric Thorn, father of my one and only love, enslaver of Dame Aelin. Ketheric Thorn never did trust me, even when he worshipped the Moon Maiden. He was threatened by my love for Isabel, by her love for me. When she died, curse the day, the hour. We each of us mourned bitterly. But Ketheric's pain could be touched by no aid, no boundary. He turned to wretched Shah, the Lady of Loss, for relief. And she whispered into his ear, poisoning his mind. He and his loathsome advisor, Balthazar, lured me into the Shadowfell, claimed they'd found someone in need of my aid. There, they trapped me in their infernal cage. I was killed, murdered, made dead over and over and over by justiciars of every make and kind. I was reborn, for it is my nature. And Ketheric fed upon my immortality all the while. But lo, the brute is dead, and we live!
I can't believe it. I can't believe. And by killing him, you set him free.
Still alive, so that's progress. Better not be cursed.
Do you know what happens when a devil is struck down on this charming plane of existence? It returns to the hells, to the very point where it last stood before venturing to whichever devil-forsaken plane it died on. In the case of our friend Yrgir, the Orthon you so handily dispatched in the Temple of Shah, he manifested in my House of Hope. He returned to me chastened but intact, his wounds healed, his body restored. He thought I would dismember him, but he has his uses, so instead I am re-educating him.
We delivered the devil. Now I want what I'm owed. We had a deal.
Indeed we did. I discovered all there is to know about those scars of yours. It's a rather grim tale. Even for my tastes.
I'd appreciate a little less enthusiasm when it comes to Cazador and his horrors.
Oh, come, Astarion. We're about to unveil your destiny. You should be quivering in anticipation. Carved into that ivory skin of yours is one part of an infernal contract between the archdevil Mephistopheles and your former master, Cazador Zar. In full, the contract states that Cazador will be granted knowledge of an infernal ritual so vile it has never been performed. The rite of profane ascension. It promises to be a marvelous ceremony, very elaborate, incredibly ancient, and entirely diabolical. If he completes the rite, he will become a new kind of being, the Vampire Ascendant. All the strengths of his vampiric form will be amplified, and alongside them he will enjoy the luxuries of the living. The arousals and appetites of man will return to him, and unlike Astarion, he will have no need of a parasite to protect him from the sun. But the ritual has its price, as all worthwhile things do. Lord Cazador will need to sacrifice a number of souls, including all of his vampiric spawn, if he is to ascend. Imagine how he felt then, when one of those precious spawns simply disappeared into thin air. The only missing ingredient is Astarion. You are the final piece he requires to complete the ritual. Your scars bind you to it. Your soul will set off a very wave of death, bringing Cazador his twisted life. And that, my tragic and toothsome friend, is that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have business elsewhere.
Do you think it's so simple? The idea definitely has appeal. I could get rid of the worm in my head and still walk in the sun. I'd finally be free of the hunger. And if I'm the key to this deal of Cazador's, perhaps I can turn this to my advantage. I need to take the fight to him. And I need you to help me. Thank you.
First in my heart.
It seems like Cazador used Astarion's flesh not as a canvas, but as a contract. We haven't heard the last of this, I'll wager. You wanted something? I'm sorry. It might be best kept until later. I'd be a poor counsel and worse.
Eu só posso ter 4, né?
Full-fledged vamp, fortune. I understand more. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe.
Okay. Alguém do acampamento quer falar comigo.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past, being chased by wolves. I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shah's...
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed. Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere. You remember that it is a common rite among Zeluna's followers to send their children off into the woods to find their way home. Perhaps this time it had gone awry. It seems that one child never came back. She was taken.
What? Who was that man?
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come, but not yet forearmed. I was able to retrieve it before it sank too far into Shah's umbral domain. Shah is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough. But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shah calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Shah torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Nossa.
I applaud your taste.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Perfeito.
Light on my feet. Already feeling better.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey. Honestly, I'm still surprised that we actually managed to defeat Ketheric Thorm. Perhaps a final victory isn't such a wild dream after all. Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. Personally, I think finding this Halcyon is our best bet. How are you holding up? Don't be so modest. I can't remember the last time I met someone like you. Perhaps I never did. And never will again. I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course. Perhaps. Perhaps not. If we do survive, we'll have separate lives to return to. I need to get to Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible. Let's just say it's a very personal, very private acquaintance. Fine. What's on your mind? How are you holding up? Don't be so modest.
What's hiding here?
I've been lied to. My whole life. And I was gullible enough to just believe it. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me. Indeed. But the truth may yet prove painful. Who knows what Shah still keeps from me? We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready when the moment comes. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to. You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me. Fine. What's on your mind? How are you holding up?
Ketheric is defeated, the path ahead clear. You should be elated. The sight of the land you leave behind does nothing to alleviate your sorrow. Though however deep your pain, it cannot compare to Halsin's.
Pois, mas eu tenho que fazê-lo, senão...
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping and yes sir, no sir, rip and cut your throat, sir. Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the Prism Bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you. To split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant.
Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Cadê o meu inventário? Não! Oh, fuck.
Need to find a way forward. I should speak up.
The gate is closed, as is Cazador. Cazador and his rite of profane ascension. An imperial soiree, attended by devils and spawn alike. A grand ceremony to honor one exalted vampiric master. And elevate him to an unfathomable station. To place him in a position of such esteem. The world will yearn to kneel and offer their necks. Of course I envy him. Why wouldn't I? The problem with what Cazador has done is that he did it to me. If the time comes and I can stay one move ahead of him, I'll take his place before his blood can hit the floor. What's a handful of the wretch's servants? If they're anything like me when I was enslaved, they're all but begging for death anyway. After 200 years of shit, pure shit! I think I deserve something better. Look, I appreciate that. I'm very grateful, of course. All I'm saying is, let's be clever about it. If an opportunity arises for me to become a more magnificent bastard than I already am, why turn it down? Let's find out more about the ritual before we waltz into Cazador's front door. If we track down my old comrades, the other spawn, we may discover more and be finally positioned for yours truly to ascend. If we don't find my brethren, they'll find us, likely with bared fangs. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk. Unless Cazadors change their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey.
Ai ai. Ah, eu tô. Mente, né? Ah, tem que terminar.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the Dream Visitor's protection. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes? You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
Hear me. Gather. The reckoning is upon us. The city thirsts for domination. March. Join.
What?
We're under attack. Help me.
Oi? Atravessei? Não era para atravessar ou era? Que... Era para atravessar? Que é isto? Que é isto? Shit. Temos que ir. Ah, fuck. Foda-se. Ai, não dá. Tenho que ir para ali, né? Quem é este? Ixi, agora. Ok. Quantos? Um, dois. Só dois. Agora não está a acertar nada, filho. Nossa, mas há mais um ou outro. Ei, calma, jovem. Nossa, a ser crítico. Vai, metal. Acho bem. E caralho. O que é isto? Vantagem com isto. Igni. Esta parte. Não, isso não. Não. Ui. Eu vou gravar porque eu não sei o que é que isto vai dar. Nossa Senhora. Ai, ai. Carago. Que agora não sei onde é que é para descansar. Ah, peço desculpa, mas é uma coisa. Estás com o cabelo branco? Não sei se estou certo a fazer isto, mas vamos. Está feito. Agora, missões. Uhum. Uh... Agora não. Hum. Quem é que falou? Não sei onde é que eu vou agora. Ué. Calma. Como é que eu vou saber onde é que eu vou agora? Aqui. Caralho, tanta gente agora, como é que eu vou lembrar aqui? O que é que se passa com o poço? Nada. É só merda nenhuma. Não sei. Nossa, agora, ou seja, agora sim. Acho que não. Vou voltar para trás. Onde é que eu estava?
They take your gold, but they leave your ribs intact.
The crying one weeps today. Our father Lorgan is dead. The best for I.
Não sei onde é que eu tenho a pegar esse.
I still can't believe anyone would murder Father Lorgan.
There's enough blood to make a believer out of anyone.
If you could just...
We have the Duke's full support. For the good of the
page material.
Our.
Aren't you... I knew there was a story here. The name's Lens, reporter with the Baldur's Mouth Gazette. Care to do a quick interview? I'm here looking for my next angle. But it's all the same. It won't take more than... So, you've arrived at Baldur's Gate. What's brought you here at a time like this? You're planning to indulge yourself in some of the darker corners of the city? No need to hide anything. We're all sinners by someone's yardstick. I imagine and my sources tell me you recently vanquished the fearsome General Ketheric Thorm. How did you manage that? I'm a journalist. It's my job to know everything. Unfortunately, the version I heard was light on the details. So what did you do to Ketheric? Formidable. You're just being modest. You'll deal with the remaining absolutists. The cult's threat is far from extinguished. What's your plan of attack? Gortash, maybe?
So, you're the lickspittle who crushed the Bone Lord's thrall. Have you come begging? Sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. When you find the Lordling, tell him Orin is watching.
So, Orin is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
I don't fucking know.
Refugees.
Gage.
Halt! By orders of Lord Gortash, refugees are no longer allowed in the city. Turn around. Well, do you have the means to support yourself? Then you don't need to be in the city. Next!
The Duke. Ravengard, I think. I heard he's a good man.
Halt! By orders of Lord Gortash, then go.
We have the Duke's full support. For the good of the people.
Precisava de vender.
What did the postmaster say? We're not getting past that, isn't it?
Stelmane is dead. This does not bode well.
If we get caught sneaking in, a few days in a jail cell, at least we'd have a bed.
That might be worth a look.
quê? Não percebi. Uma merda aqui.
Into their claws again. Another defeat will wipe us out.
To forgive. It is only right to mourn.
We shed tears today, so we may shed blood tomorrow.
Rechtei Hathran Rust.
Welcome, friend. You've joined us as we honor our fallen dead. A somber time, and you have brought a somber guest. I did not think you would willingly return, Spawn. Well, indeed. I was rather hoping I'd never see you people again.
Frey.
I feel we're intruding. We should leave. Calm yourself. You will not be harmed. Our leader has called off the hunt. She wishes to speak to you.
Im orak nete. Krasin netra.
Okay.
So, the impossible Spawn walks among us in the blazing sun. We have been looking for you. The last time your friend came to our camp, he stole our children, our future.
When I was hunting you, I was to bring you back here, interrogate you, discover how to save our children, and then destroy you.
But things have changed. You have changed. Is it true you left your master? That you broke the spell that binds you to him?
Well, I mean, kind of. It's a long story, honestly.
Free. Not while his master still lives. But he has perhaps earned a second chance. We have tried to save our children once already, attacking Khazad-dûr'Zar's palace at first light. Even then, it was too well defended. But if his own spawn approached, someone he thought he could control, he would throw his doors open and welcome you in. And once inside, you could do what we could not. You could save the children you damned.
You don't know Khazad-dûr like I do. He's merciless. You want me to march into the lion's den and save your children? But I promise you, they're already dead. Excuse me, did you not hear anything I just said? They're gone. I know our plight is grim, but if there is even a chance to save them, we must take it.
If our children are truly gone, then we ask for blood. I know you can understand that, Spawn.
I suppose. Yes. Yes. Revenge, I can do.
Thank you. From me and all my people. If you can do this, we will be in your debt. You have lived a life of violence and sin. You have stolen lives, broken families, and caused immeasurable grief. Doing this will not right those wrongs.
If you're trying to encourage me, you're failing abysmally.
But it will be a start. You may still be redeemed. Please go. Time is short, but we will see you again when it is done. So few of us left. Our strength was never numbers, but the bonds we share, and they are stronger than ever.
As long as we stand together, we will not be
watch your back.
Wait for the vampires to strike here.
No one back home will ever believe this.
So we should do nothing. Wait for the next wave.
Breathe deep and move. Curious. Let's see what this does.
It's packed too tight. I'll need a shovel.
Pior é que eu não tenho ninguém para vender nada.
How did that song go anyway? Sorry, but
Something's on my mind.
Your face. Your face is familiar. But it isn't Danis's face.
What's inside?
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you find is at your disposal.
We need to get into the city.
Can't we? Heads will roll for this. This transgression. This injustice. I don't give a shit about all that. It's how I've been treated, which is the real travesty. A perfectly respectable businessman wants to bring his, well, business into this fine city. And what do? They talk some absolute horse bollocks about papers and correct filing procedures and threw me in this slum. I should be loins deep in Chares's caress by now, not waddling about in filth.
Nesta let you in. Good. Means...
Not sure why you were so keen to get in the barn, but if the man says...
Vou fazer uma merda muito cagada.
Not everyone subscribes to what is mine is yours, it seems. Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect. Or some more cunning. Not for communal use, it... Not for communal use, it's...
Can't keep me out.
Pronto, é isso mesmo que eu queria. 200 e não sei o quê. Agora já posso ir lá abaixo. Já posso ir lá abaixo.
And I'm sure the Manic will deal with it everywhere.
We only got away with what we have on.
Inside the city. You said you'd do whatever it takes. The cult is on our doorstep, and you want to talk about...
No refugees. It is decreed. Well, do you have the means to support yourself? Right. Article 30.1.5 of the Council's Decree on Extraordinary Wartime Measures. I am confiscating that. The city thanks you for your contribution. Your name?
Well met, citizen.
Your parasite stirs. From the construct, you feel connection, resonance.
Not just yet. State your business. Uh-huh. Eyes open, body still.
Behind the Watcher's gaze, a presence awakens. You are seen. You are known. Your party's prior transgressions are reflected in its stare, as witnessed by the cult's ever-alert, scrying eyes. It has heard the howls of slaughtered goblins. The Watcher speaks directly into your mind with a voice like poisoned honey.
You are marked for special treatment. Not simply an enemy of the people, but an enemy of the Absolute. Come quietly, or die. Your peaceful surrender has been noted. You will be transferred to Worms Rock Prison, where you will await further sentencing.
What are you doing? We cannot defeat the brain without that stone.
Então ia fazer o quê, caralho? Ia fightar? Ia...
Christine is pretty fun.
Can't slow down.
Eu estava a dizer para não, não sei o quê, podemos fazer não sei o quê.
Bet I can crack that open. Looks empty.
Hello, you wicked little thing.
Who's that rummaging around in there? Show yourself! You have 2 seconds to explain yourself before you're under arrest. What? Those are... How do I know you're not the one who planted those explosives? All right.
A theft has been reported, and it seems you're the only suspect. Choose your next step wisely. You offer a generous sum, but gold cannot help you here.
What this? Ai, há bocado conseguia abrir a merda da coisa sem estar aqui ninguém. E agora estão-me aqui a atacar. O mais próximo tenho que guardar quando tiver o dinheiro na mão. É que eu preciso destes 200 para ir lá para frente para dar à mulher. Para passar pelas portas.
Best be on my way. Right tool will do the trick.
No.
It's only a couple of pots. I'll do it.
Que merda. Vou ter que largar num sítio qualquer, assim. Longe, muito longe deles.
You remember that spiced apple loaf we had in Waterdeep? Oh, the big one. Shut it.
Oh yeah, wall.
Probably some cork or a joint in need of a little.
Are there any sausage rolls left?
There's no point arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right papers.
You promised you'd get us inside the city. You said you'd do whatever it takes. The cult is on our doorstep, and you want to talk about it.
No refugees. It is decreed. Well, do you have the means to support yourself? Right. Your name?
Well met.
Your parasite stirs from the construct.
I am a Steel Watcher citizen.
State your business. Eyes open, body still.
Que merda.
The Watcher will communicate with our new intelligence directorate. They'll determine if you're a threat to the city. Upstanding citizens have no reason to fear. And you are an upstanding citizen, aren't you?
Behind your party, it has heard the Watchers.
You are... Halt, citizen. Submit to inspection. In the name of Lord Enver Gortash.
The parasite reels in your skull. Something within the Steel Watcher tugs at your mind. Your mind lurches.
Apologies, citizen.
%. Imóvel.
Rough tempest, I will
Deep, then move.
Nicht.
Let's have a look.
¿Entra o no? Não entra mal também. Bom.
Great! We can bunk with 10 other people and pray none of them have sticky fingers.
Nossa senhora. Atenção.
Better off sleeping in the gutter than that den of
decadent delights.
I'll know it when I see it.
Finest fish caught this morning. What'll it be?
Tá bom. Não sei. Que merda, acho que eu não quero não. Mas ele não senta. Não aceita. Doar? Não quer doar. Tá louco.
Come back soon.
We can't leave anything to chance.
You look like someone whose soul needs feeding. Care to buy some art?
Que bom. Tá feito.
Do come again.
É, mas é só Twin D, merdas.
Whatever we need, we can get in Worm's Crossing.
It's the Elder Brain. There's something happening to it.
Cara.
Honey is
Mas
a
o quê?
luxury. We don't need honey.
Tem vários.
Fruit, vegetables. What can I do you for?
Exquisite. Almost painfully so. My body burns like the
Up
moon.
there, Danthlon's dancing axe. The harp is safe last you hear it.
No, he merely offered patronage. The Gondians built the steel watch.
Yes, but they were Gortash's idea.
Whether you're getting hammered or getting nailed.
How
We've
about
got
we
the
settle
tool for the job.
You want past? Talk to Ellen.
Ellen.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worm's Rock's closed for the day. Special occasion. Worm's Rock is closed. Invited guests only. Hells. First Stelmane and now this. Hurry up then. Last door on the right. Lower the gates. Special permission.
Ai, caralho, isso é que foi. Excuse me? Tenho que só passar aqui. Não, tô fodido. Agora vou. Ixi, só com o stress. Eu tô entrando literalmente.
Halt! We do not know how you gained entry, but your trespass shall not be punished. Lord Gortash has been expecting you.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorn. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city. It already is. Granted, there are a few formalities to complete, but, well, why don't you come and see? Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
Invitation from Gortash.
Is expected.
We shouldn't have any more trouble from the guards.
Please make your way to the audience chamber. Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Hells, not this again.
The brain appears to be resisting its masters. It's acting of its own will.
Caraças. Entrei finalmente em Baldur's Gate. Demora tanto tempo às vezes isto.
Se conseguir, entender. Essa semana parei pra perceber. Em todos os filmes que eu assisti que tinha mulheres, os comentários eram a maioria de homens. E não era comentário no sentido de duas pedaladas e a correia cai, vai sanfonada e o forró acaba. Que é, de certa forma, um elogio, mas não tem dentro do lado sexual, mas acaba sendo, né? Um monte de homem falando mal das mulheres. Eu tava gentil. Como foi que parou de ter um monte de coroa nos comentários falando, e da princesinha passa o zap onde você mora, pra um monte de jovem falando mal da mulher, querendo desfazer, humilhar. É, senhores, a cada dia que passa, mais...
Tá salvado. Ih, caralho, está cheio de guardas. Nossa senhora, onde é que eu tô na minha cama? Qual é a mochila? Mochila. Corazetes, porta-barro para 196.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Which way to the nearest library?
Manobra, duas habilidades de manobra. Estimação e contra-ataque. Magia. Que magia é essa? Não, clones não. 2 magias. Ora bem. Nossa, este aí é forte pra caralho. Praga. Ai, isto é que é coisar. Não tinha.
Troublemakers and wrongdoers. The Flaming Fist.
Agora, tenho 2. Isto é o quê? Levaria de um sei quê. Encontrar o Oscar. Encontrar a Sosa. Eu finalmente entrei em Baldur's Gate. Maltinho. Bem, maltinho, eu vou ter que ficar por aqui. Porque isto é assim. Eu tenho que fazer umas coisas agora e logo tipo daqui a mais ou menos 1h30 estarei cá de volta, tá bom? Bem, obrigado a todos que estiveram agora. Eu já sei. Eu vou salvar porque eu quero salvar. Oi. Saí aqui. Não salvo. Bem, é isso.